What we are going to study today? What we are going to study today, grade 7? We will study what?
Area of composite figures.
Area of composite figure. Do you know what the meaning of a composite figure? Do you know what the meaning?
Yes, I know.
What is the meaning of composite figure?
A composite figure is like a figure, but it joins like a lot of shapes. Like it can be a rectangle with a semicircle, and
Yes,
a square with a triangle,
very
and
good.
it can be also three shapes.
Thank you so much. Amazing, Ibrahim. Thank you so much. And we have to, what we are going to do in case we have a figure and this figure is irregular. I can't find a specific name. What can we do? We have to,
Measure all of the shape.
yes, we measured or calculate. You mean calculate, right?
Yes.
Yes, calculate the area for each figure. And at the end, what we have to do? We will add them together. Okay, again, who can tell me, in case we have a composite figure, what we have to do, grade 7? Yusuf Dahrouk, you will tell me. Yusuf,
Yes, yeah, Miss.
Habibi, قول لي. In case we have an irregular figure and we want to calculate its area, what we have to do? You know what the meaning of composite, ya Yusuf?
Yes.
What the meaning of composite figure, ya Yusuf?
All sides are the same.
Again, please.
All sides are the same.
No, I'm not talking about congruent. I'm talking about composite figure.
Different sides.
Composite figure. طب please concentrate. I'll back and I will ask you again, ya Yusuf. Okay? Yusuf,
Okay.
I'll back to you again. Okay?
Okay.
Mariam,
Yes.
you know what the meaning of composite figure, ya Mariam?
More than one figure.
Thank you. More than one figure. Yes. And it's not a regular figure. What we can do, yeah, Jomana, to calculate the area of composite figure. What we can do, Jomana? Hello, Jomana, you are here? Jomana? Hannah? Hannah?
Miss Hannah left.
Hannah left. Jomana too? Jomana? She's not here? Okay. Kareem? Kareem?
Yes.
Could you please tell me, Kareem, how we can solve any question related to composite figure?
In the first, we need to split the composite figure to the original figures.
Yes, which means you are going to divide it to the original figures. Yes, very good. Thank you. And then we will, at the end, we will add all of them together. Today, I'm going to show you an example about how we can calculate the parameter and the area of a composite figure. In this figure in front of you, how we can calculate the parameter? Did you remember what the meaning of parameter? What the meaning of parameter, grade 7? Parameter means what? Yes, Yaward.
When all sides are added together.
Yes, when all sides are added together, so it will be the parameter of the figure, right? So if I want to calculate the area of this figure in front of us, Ahmed Saber, could you please tell me how we can calculate the parameter for this figure in front of us, ya Ahmed? How we will calculate the parameter? Parameter means that we are going to add all the sides from inside or outside?
The side from outside.
From outside, thank you. So if I want to calculate the parameter for this figure, ya Ahmed, what we have to do? what we have to do?
it,
We will add all the
will
sides,
will
right?
add the all the side
All the
the
sides, which
measure
means I will start with 6, right? And after that, what?
1,
1, and after that,
the other one
the other one. Yes, thank you. And what about this one? It will be how many? For all the class, my question to all the class, this one, it
6.
will be how many?
3.
3? This one, it will be 3. Guesser. This side, it will be how
1
many?
door.
1. It will be
Yes.
1. Yes. Why? Because look at the opposite side here. Here you have 3, right?
1 because
Mm.
it's the same as the opposite
Yes,
one.
very good. Because it should be the same like the opposite. And we already take apart, which it was 1, and this one is 1, which means the missing part is
It's
here
equal to this
1.
one and the other one.
Thank you so much. Yes. And what about the missing part here, the horizontal one? This one, it should be how many? Who will say?
3.
3. Thank you. So this one, it will be equal 3. Okay, so I'll back to Ahmed Sabir again. So how we will calculate the parameter for this figure, ya Ahmed?
We'll add all the sides.
We add all the sides. Thank you, Judy. Good morning, ya Judy. We want to find the
Miss
parameter.
Judy left, but I don't know if she rejoined or not.
Okay. Then let's ask Ruqayya.
Yeah.
Yes. Good morning, ya Ruqayya.
Good morning.
How we can calculate the parameter for this figure, ya Ruqayya? What we have to do to find the parameter for this figure?
3
Sorry?
plus
Huh?
you make 6 divide 2.
No, we will not divide. No, we will not divide. We will
So we get
add all the sides together, which means it will be 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, huh? Plus 2 plus 1 plus 3. Then, to find the parameter for this figure, we have to add all the sides from outside. Okay, so first we will find the missing part. So we have 3 and then 6, and then next it will be what to find the parameter? 1 and 1, right? And this one, as I said before, it was missing part, so this is 1, and here this is 3. So to add all of them together to find the parameter, it will be, huh? It will
18.
be, it will be equal how many? Equal
18.
80. Yes. Why? Because we will.
This I was going to get the third the after you did 1 plus 2. You get
Yes.
3.
We will add all the sides from
We can make
outside
it.
it. Huh?
You can make it the opposite. 6 divide 2.
No, I can't say 6 divide 2 because he didn't say that they are equal or he didn't divide it. Did you see the whole side here was 6, right? Did you see this side? This is was 6. So we already cut apart 1 and the part equal 2, then 1 plus 2 equal 3, then 6 minus 3, so the rest here or the missing part was 3, right? And the vertical one, we have 3. Already he wrote 1 and another part was 1. So the missing part should be equal 1. Then to calculate the parameter for all the figure, we are going to add all the sides from outside because we are talking about the parameter. So it will be 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 3. Then we found that the parameter was 18 units. What about if I want to calculate the area for this figure? To calculate the area of this figure, what we have to do, grade 7, as we said before? To calculate the area for this figure, what we have to do? Hassan, how we will calculate the area for this figure, ya Hassan?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
Mm.
We will add the numbers below. 6 plus
Wait. The number below, this is to calculate the parameter of the figure. خلاص, we already finished the first question. Second question, I want to calculate the area for this figure. Then, what we have to do to calculate the area for this figure?
okay, the area, right?
Yeah.
We
طيب, listen يا حسن, I will back.
to multiply the height by the width.
Hassan, wait.
The height.
Concentrate
Okay.
with me. Concentrate. Okay? To calculate the area for this figure. Mark, could you please tell me? I'll back to you again, ya Hassan.
18 multiplied 3.14.
No. You can see any circle in this question?
No.
No. Right? So, I draw already. Did you see the red lines? Rahma,
Yes.
did you see the red lines?
Yes.
Why did I draw the red lines? To divide the whole figure into small shapes. So how many rectangles you can see in this figure now?
3.
3, right? Then to calculate the area of this figure, we have to calculate the area for each rectangle. And at the end, what we have to do, Yatala? Huh? Could you please tell me the plan again?
Yes.
Yes, Habibti. How we can solve this question, Yatala? You have a figure in front of you, right?
Yes.
We divided it into how many rectangles? We divided it into how many rectangles?
6.
No, here. Did you see? Zaina, you are here? So this is 1, 2, 3, right?
3.
3 rectangles. Then we will start to calculate the area for each rectangle, and by the end, we are going to add all of them together to calculate the area for this composite figure.
Miss, can I say it?
Yes, please go on, honey.
Miss, can I say?
Okay. Who said at the beginning?
Me.
Yasser?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, yeah, Yasser. Go on, yeah, Yasser.
لا مس أنا جاسر.
Yasser, حبيبي, go on. Huh?
تبقى 1
Yes.
plus 3 plus 1.
لا, wait يا جاسر. جاسر, we are talking about the area, right? What is the area of rectangle يا جاسر? What is the area of rectangle?
اللي هو إيه مش فاهم.
Area of rectangle. A rule to calculate the area of rectangle is what?
Width multiply
Yes. Length multiplied by width. Yes. Okay, Gasser? Then to calculate the area of rectangle, we will multiply length multiplied by width. So as I said, we divided already this figure into 3 rectangles. So what is the area of rectangle or rectangle 1?
6.
Yes. How did you find it? How did you find it, Ya Abdurrahman? The length was 6, multiply the width, which is 1, so it will be equal 6. So this is the area for the first rectangle, right? Let's move to area of second rectangle. Marwa, could you please tell me the area of second rectangle, Ya Marwa? Marwa?
Yes.
Could you please tell me the area of second rectangle? Or rectangle 2? What is the dimension of rectangle 2? This part equal how many? The width equal how many? Equal how many? This one?
1.
1, right? And what about the length? The length? How many?
2.
No, it's not 2. All this
Three.
rectangle.
5.
5, yes, so it will be 1 multiplied by 5. So the area, it will be equal 5. Okay, what about the area of rectangle 3?
3 multiply 1.
It will be 3 multiplied by 1. Equal
Uh,
how many? Equal
3.
3, right? So by the end, how we are going to calculate the area for whole the figure? Yes, sir. What is the area for whole the figure now? So we divided the whole figure into small rectangles, and then we found the area for each rectangle, length multiplied by width, then 6 multiplied by 1, this is the first, then 5 multiplied by 1, this is second, and then 3 multiplied by 1, this is third. To calculate the area for whole the figure, what we have to do? Zena? Zena?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Tell me حبيبتي. Area of figure now, it will be?
It will be because after we said we will add them all together.
Yes,
It
we
will
are
be
going to add, yes, it will be 6 plus
plus
5
5.
plus 3, right? That, so it will
Yes,
be,
equal. So 11 plus 3, it equals 12, 13, 14.
yes,
Yes, 14.
15 squared
14
unit.
units.
Squared units, right? Because it's area. Squared units. Okay, so this is how we calculate an area of this composite figure, right? Who can tell me a brief about what we said in this question? Who can tell me? Adam Wasil. Adam.
Yes, miss.
Adam, could you please tell me, did you understand this example, Adam?
Not so much.
Not so much. Stop. Tell me a brief. Tell me.
Miss, we divided the shape into small shapes.
Yes, so we divided the whole figure, ya Adam, like Abdurrahman said, into small shapes. And the small shapes, this is a regular figure. So you can calculate the area of a rectangle, right? Adil, you are here, ya Adil, right? Adil. Adil. Figure into 3 rectangles. So this is another way. We can divide the question by another way. In this way, we divided it into, who can describe what you have in front of you now? When I will square,
3 squares.
3 squares. Excellent, excellent. Why did he say square?
Because all sides are equal.
Very good, because all sides are equal. So we can calculate the area for each square. Agree with me?
Yes.
Yes. And at the end, what we have to do?
Add them.
Yes, we are going to add all of them together. Okay, who will start with me to tell me the first one? What is the area for the first figure?
3 multiply 3.
Very good. It will be 3 multiplied by 3. Equal how many?
9.
Equal 9. So the area for the first rectangle, for the first square, it will be equal 9. 3 multiply by 3, it will be equal 9. Let's move to the next square.
2 multiply 2.
2 multiply by 2. Then the next square, it will be 2 multiplied by 2, it will be equal
44.
4. 2 multiplied by 4, 2 multiplied by 2, it will be equal 4. What about the third one?
1 multiply by 1
1 multiplied by 1, it will be equal 1, right? At the end, what we have to do?
Put them all together.
Add all of them together. Then 9
equal
plus
14.
4
3
plus
plus
1.
4 plus 1.
Yes, very good. So it will be equal 9 plus
14.
4 plus 1. What do you note? Equal how many? Equal 14, right? 14 squared units. What do you note?
That they are both the same.
Yes, very
6
good.
plus 5 plus 3 equal 14 units.
Yes,
Power 2 and 9 plus 4 plus 1 equal 14 units.
amazing. Thank you so much, ya Muhammad. Which means, who can tell me بقى? Which means,
It means that if at any way that we're gonna divide the irregular shape, it will get out the same answer.
excellent. I appreciate what you said. Very good, Muhammad. Yes. So even if we are going to divide a figure by different ways, by the end, we are going to find the same answer. So, Yadil, when we divided a figure into rectangles and calculate the area for each part, the answer was 14 squared units. When we divided it vertically and we divided it into small squares and calculate the area for each figure, we found that they have the same answer, which means we can divide a figure, an irregular figure, by different ways, but by the end, we have the same answer. Agree with me, ya Adel? Agree about what I said?
Yes.
Okay, could you please repeat what I said, please? We have a figure like this. How we will calculate the missing part here? This part, it will be equal how many? This part.
3. We will.
Yes, ya Hassan.
Yes, miss.
How we can divide this part and the missing part? If we want to calculate the area for this figure, so how we are going to calculate it? How we will divide the figure?
We'll divide them on the small shapes.
We will divide them into small shapes. Very good. So we will check together now how you can divide it. So all this figure was 10, right? It was 10. We took from up to, right? And this one was 6. Whole is 6. So the part, it will be how many? If we will divide the figure now, so let's listen together. Yes. So we will listen together.
Have to be to add up to 10, it would have to be 4 as well. I'll erase this imaginary line. Looks like we've got a 4 down at the bottom, right above it. We will have a 4 on top. And what other one are we missing? Oh, right down here in the middle along the bottom. It looks like on the top we go 12 across. Then on the bottom, if this is 6 across, this will also be 6 across. So now I'm ready.
You understand this part? This one was whole equal 12, right? And we took a part from here was 6. So the rest for this one, it should be how many?
6.
12. This one should be equal 6 because whole was 12 and we already cut apart. Now this one,
miss.
I'm talking about this.
The up is equal 14, not 12.
No, the whole here, this one, 12, right? This one, did you see the mouse?
Yes.
All this distance was 12. And down we took 6. So the rest it will be equal how many?
6.
6, right? Uh-huh.
مس الكهرباء قطعت من عند جودي فجودي خرجت من الميتنج.
Okay, Habibti, thank you. Okay, let's continue. So in this one, I want to divide a figure into parts, right? Then to calculate, because at the beginning I said if I want to calculate the parameter of the figure, so we are going to add all the distance from outside, like 10 plus 4 plus 2 plus 12 plus 6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6 plus 4 and plus 4. So the parameter, it will be 56 units. What about the area? If I want to calculate the area here, So we will divide the figure into parts. Could you please tell me, you have now rectangles or squares in front of you? We divided it into rectangles or squares?
Rectangles.
Rectangles. What about the first part here, this one?
It's a square.
Is a square, right? So we have the first figure is a square, the second figure is rectangle with dimension 6 and 4, and the third one is a rectangle with dimension 10 and 4. So we have to calculate the area for each figure, and by the end we are going to add all of them together. So the first one was 4 times 10, it will be equal 40. 6 times 4, it will be equal 24, and the last one, it will be 6 times 6 equal 36. By the end, we have to add all the 3 regions together. So the answer, it will be equal 100 squared units. Okay? So this is how we can divide this of a square and a semicircle. How we are going to calculate the area for this composite figure?
We're gonna make the square 18 multiply 18,
Very good.
and the 9 and the semicircle is the diameter of it is 18. So we're gonna so it's
Yes.
gonna be 9. So the 9 is the radius of the semicircle.
Now the 9 is what? The radius of the semicircle. Yes, because already we can see here. This is 18, right? And the opposite side, it should be equal 18, which means
18. So we're
the radius.
So the semicircle is supposed to be half. The radius is half
Very
of the
good.
diameter.
Calculate
So we're
by
gonna divide by 2.
Yes, very good. So it will be by r square, and r here equal 9. Then it will be 3.14 multiplied by 9 to the power of 2 divided by 2, because this is semicircle, plus the area of the square, which 18 times 18. What about figure 1? How we can divide figure 1? It's a rectangle and
a triangle.
A triangle. Very good. So we can add also, we can calculate the area of rectangle, and then